Hello, this is Leo at LeTime. In today's video, I want to introduce you a powerful herb called a lemon balm. And I explain what is special about it and what are the benefits. Lemon balm, also called Melissa. I'm using the dry lemon balm. This includes the stem and the leaves. I gotta do the hydro distillation today. That means I gotta mix the water with the dry herbs together and then do the boiling and the steam distillation. So I'm gonna take 100 gram because it's a lightweight. So 100 gram, actually there will be a lot of. This is 32. Okay. Another 500 milliliter the water. When we do the hydro distillation, we can either just use the lid, put on here, and then connect this with the condenser. And today we gotta just put the empty column on the top. With the condenser. It's like a fizzy water. Within the herb, there are two groups of chemicals. The first group is called a volatile compound. It means they can be vaporized with time or when you elevate the temperature. That's why you can smell the flower or the leaf. And during the steam distillation, those volatile organic compounds gotta be vaporized. That go into the either essential oil or the hydrosol. The second group is the organic, which is not vaporized, not volatile, non-volatile organic. Those group of chemical, like the color of the leaf, that's why when you boil tea, you will see the color within the water. It won't go out with the steam. So those two different chemicals, it's like the fizzy water, the volatile compound will come out, like the bubble coming out, and the non-volatile compound will left within the herb. So by using the hydro distillation, it's kind of you have benefits keeping both of them. So we are collecting the distillate, that is including the essential oil or the hydrosol. And meantime, we are boiling the leaves and keeping the non-volatile compounds within the water, or some of them may still keep into the leaves. So this demonstration I want to show you by making the hydrosol the same time, and after the distillation, I will collect the tea and make for the future use. It has very low oil content. It's about like a 0.06%. That means you're gonna need 20 pounds of a lemon balm to get 1 tablespoon of essential oil. Because it has such low oil content, so most of the chemical, they will dissolve into the hydrosol, which is the same in the essential oil. For example, like a linalool, the alpha-terpene, and a mesobutanol. So those chemicals share, the same between the hydrosol and essential oil. Because of that, the hydrosol has around equal the function as essential oil. Going to pour in the glass bottle so you can see clearly. Still cloudy, not as cloudy as lavender because it doesn't have that much oil. The oil content is low for the lemon balm. So I'm gonna put in the spray bottle and test it. There are 4 applications you can use the lemon balm hydrosol. The first one is skincare. It can help reduce the redness, reduce the acne from the skin because it has an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory property and also antibacterial. The second, you can drink, put in the beverage by dilute it like 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. Based on your taste, you can test it before you drink it. You always test from high dilution like 1 to 10 or even 1 to 20 and you test it. This is good for the digestion system. It can help digest and help the bowel movement. And also it can be used into a diffuser and help reduce the stress and calming and reduce anxiety. And the last one, you may use on a baby because it's gentle and you can put in the baby bath. You can do a spray to reduce the redness on the skin. And also I'm going to show you how to make a honey lemon balm syrup by using the tea from the pot. You need a strainer to strain the tea out, and a cup, a spoon, and a raw honey. I like raw honey because it has a more antioxidant. The ratio between the tea and honey is 1 to 1. So gonna need 1 cup of the tea. Taste it. It's a little bit bitter and a little bit sweet. And then add 1 cup the honey. I like the consistency. Obviously it's thicker than water, but way less than the honey. It's easy to add a certain amount. Within the tea, there's a very good functional compound called rosmarinic acid. Rosmarinic acid is a very good agent. It has medicinal use and it can help there's a lot of research actually, the medical research studies the effect of the rosmarinic acid. The most important, I would say, is the memory, improve the memory and cognition. they use on the Alzheimer patients. They show the positive effect. The same thing is within the rosemary. You may look at my last video about extracting the rosemary. So today I show you the full spectrum extraction. I got two products. The first one is the hydrosol. It's a very good skincare product, skin spray, and help reduce the stress and reduce anxiety and use on the baby. And the other one is the tea mixed with honey to make honey syrup. This can be work as a daily beverage additive. You add a teaspoon in your water, you can drink it, or when you have some coughing or cold syndrome, you can use it as a syrup, help reduce the, relieve your syndrome. Or if you use a steam distillation, actually you can also do the additional extraction after the herbs has been steamed, distilled. You can soak into the ethanol or vodka to do the infusion. Also refer to my last video. Or you can just put in a pan to boil and make the tea. It's same way as this, but you kind of separate them, steam distillation and boiling. This one kind of like a 2-in-1 when you do the hydro distillation, because you're making the tea at the same time with the hydrosol. Only one tip to give for you is when you do the hydro distillation, you want to start with a lower amount of the herb within the pot. If you know LT3000, the pot has a little bit more than 2 liters. So today I use 100 grams of the dry herb within the 2 liters of the water. You can start with 50 grams within the 2 liters of water. So you can start with less, but you can make 1 liter of hydrosol from this distillation, and then you use the rest, use all of the rest, the tea, and make a 1-to-1 ratio to make a honey syrup. If you think the video is helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. This is Leo at LeTime. Thank you for watching. See you next time.